Goodness gracious, good God Almighty. Get in here. Get in here now. We got to have some conversation. Get the comments in here now. Y'all know exactly what I got to do. I got to go to the kitchen. Y'all get in here. Get comfortable. I'm just going to the kitchen. Make sure I do one or two other things, but jump on in here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Jump in here and get comfortable, y'all. Oh, God. Oh. Let me turn off my TV in the living room. All that good stuff. Don't make no damn sense. Oh, God. Oh, there's no. Okay. Let's have the find a remote. Yeah. Go ahead and get comfortable on this one. Oh. Oh, okay, there's no glass. Couldn't find the right glass. Oh. Oh. Get the comments in here, y'all. So we can just hit the ground running. Oh, God. Oh. That was incredible. That was incredible. I cannot believe what I just saw. I should be able to believe what I just saw. I cannot believe that I'm still surprised. I can't believe that I'm still baffled about what I see out there. I should not be this baffled. No way in the world should I be this surprised about what's going on that floor. No way in the world should I be this surprised. Damn it. Oh, oh. Hold on, y'all. What the hell? Oh, I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know you had to turn the outlet so it'll fit. The end can't come soon enough. I'm seeing a couple of comments, y'all. Like I said, ouch. I gotta get my phone charger too. But my glass is ready. And don't worry, I'm gonna hit the ground running the minute I get in here. And my drawstring is still undone, so let me get that together. Gotta get myself somewhat comfortable. I usually take those extra couple minutes, get myself prepared. But yeah, so I got my cocktail ready. I'm going to go get my charger because I want my phone to die. Where's that? Charger, where are you? Oh man. Oh man. This is ridiculous. Oh, it's absolutely. I don't care that we only got 2 games left. You cannot put that on television. You cannot put that product on television. No matter what. You cannot put that product on television. Like I'm like that level of quitting, or that level of not, I don't want to say quitting, that level of inadequacy, whatever we're gonna call it. Are we gonna look at the are we gonna listen to what he has to say in his post game? Do y'all want to do that? Are y'all gonna want to listen to that? Huh? Did y'all hear his post game? Has he done it already? Let me just make sure my audio is not screwed up. Okay. That doesn't look screwed up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I did this because I was trying to get to that food at work today. It's coming loose pretty easy though. That's a good thing. I've been doing a good job not tangling my wires, but I don't know. Guess it's important for me to fix these wires. So, look like a damn sailor knot. Oh God. I cannot believe that. Okay, so I'm going straight to the opinions. I'm gonna skip past the hello part. No, I'm not. I lied. Steve Fabian, what a shit show. We suck. Please tell you. I know. I'm embarrassed for Reese over there. I'm embarrassed for Reese. More turnovers than baskets. River City, is that a real fucking stat? Sorry, Jason. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep. Hey, Marie, what's going on? We're gonna storm through it. Good evening, Raina. Cashmere in the building, Brad. These kids need some confidence. This dude is fucking killing them. This fucking dude is over there killing them. Who said Malik's starting on? Shut up. Shut up, Bradley. That's not true, is it? If he said that, we're going straight to the post game right now. Shut up. Brent, shit, I'll be setting up for a while. The talent on the team, I take it all back. I was saying that to Steve. It looks like they're playing like they're talentless. Third, fourth grade girls basketball look better. It was terrible. No way, said Malik starting. Atlanta's in the house. Please, God, help us. Why me? Take you, hopefully, he's going to lay Louisville's back. I still can't believe Mexican pizza. Hold on, Lonnie. That's something good to talk about. The team is dirty urinal water. Rip Mexican pizza. Garbage. It's coming back, Lonnie, this month. How West still walking with his ankle? Even his ankle. That was bad. If Malik plays the rest of the season, fire the staff now, forfeit the rest of the games, forfeit the tournament. Kenny Payne, please hurry. Oh. Oh. They honored him last year, though. They already honored him last year. That was embarrassing. Right. Yeah, you keep fucking with him. That's how. 4.8 mil to walk away. I get more mad at Mac. That's a fact too. Terrible basketball, insulting. It's fucking insulting. I know what you're saying. Another reason, why? I don't know if he's a YMCA coach. Nah, they're I listen. Here's what's funny, Chris. I'm fucking sick to my stomach, and I don't know if I'm getting sick. I'm so fucking angry that I can't tell if I'm sick or not. I know this ain't helping. I know this ain't helping. Below fucking rock bottom. Oh. Listen, did Lauren survive? Those lazy passes. God, they got the worst fucking habits. And they were walking it up the floor the whole fucking night. Noah Locke was in the, like, Jesus, Lord have mercy. I ran to the store right before halftime, came back, same shitty ass, fucked up lineup in there. Same dumbass fucking. That's not even a fucking question. Crackthorpe would coach circles around Mike Pegues. Are you fucking crazy? It is the logo. Facebook's lagging? Okay. Yeah, if Facebook's lagging, come on over here. Made for the Ville at youtube.com. Okay. Once I catch up, I'll let it go. The announcers had the audacity to say we were shorthanded without Malik. They're fucking, they don't know anything about that fucking team out there. They don't know anything about that team. No, they're fucking very poorly coached. They're very fucking poorly substituted. They're very poorly fucking motivated by the staff. You start looking like that when you don't have an answer on the court. When you're running shit that you know is not going to work. You're just fucking, you just shoot the ball when you know this shit ain't going to work. We don't have the simple fundamentals to make a good fucking play work. He's doing the post game right now. I hope he really didn't say that. I bet he better not have said that shit. I bet you he better not have said that shit. Okay, this is the preview. This is not live. Oh, this is it. Oh, we watching this shit. We watching this shit right now. Oh, yeah. So y'all sit tight because we watching this shit. We watching this shit. Sick Bronco, give me a second. I'm gonna get back to you because I gotta play this shit right now. But I do appreciate that good cheers. Let me hit you real quick.
Playing for an at-large berth in the NCAA tournament. We still have a lot to play for. You know, it starts with pride. It also starts with trying to create some momentum and getting to Brooklyn and going one day at a time. But, you know, the game has to be played the right way, regardless of the score. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to be competitive throughout the game, in particular to start the game. And that's been incredibly frustrating and something that we have to put our finger on in the next coming days.
If you have a question, drop it in the chat. We'll start with Brett.
Yeah, Mike, just wanted to ask you about not bringing Malik on the trip and what went into that decision.
Just the coach's decision, to be quite honest. Just didn't think that it was fair and something that, I just hold doing things the right way in a high regard, and I didn't feel like that was the case the other day, and so I just elected to, not allow Malik to come on this trip. It's, on senior night on Saturday. I fully expect him to be out there. I intend on starting as it stands right now.
And all the fucking things in my life, I just heard, or I'm in the process of hearing the most unreal shit I have ever heard in my life. I thought y'all were joking. I thought y'all were fucking joking. I fucking thought y'all were joking. I am sorry, Midnight family. I am so sorry that I did not believe you. I am throwing myself on the mercy of the Midnight family crew. I cannot fucking believe what I'm listening to. Before that, I can't believe I'm listening to him cover up for what Malik is what he fucking did in practice. I can't believe I listened to him all season talk about the attitudes of JJ Traynor and the attitudes of this guy and that guy, and fucking Noah Locke can't get around a soul. Noah Locke can shoot the ball. He cannot dribble and get around one person. Get a fucking highlight tape of Noah Locke get a 6'2" guard that can't get around any guard in the country, and that dude was fucking him up out there today. And you're gonna bring Malik back to start? Y'all honored him last year. I cannot fucking believe what y'all just told me. I thought y'all were lying, but something in the back of my mind said, go listen, Marcus. Go fucking listen, because they might not be lying. And you know in the back of your mind, they might not be fucking lying. You know in the back of your fucking mind, they might not fucking be lying, Marcus. I can't fucking believe this shit. No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't, boo. I know what you're saying. No, they shouldn't, boo. Because that's a fucked up situation that these coaches caused. Card, what's good? Did he fucking say that? I mean, listen to him fucking tap dance. You fucking kicked him out of practice again. I don't even want to tell y'all the details. You kicked him out of practice again. I shouldn't even know the details of what happened.
Case the other day, and so I just elected to.
I mean, listen to this.
I just hold. It was fair.
Again, if you were covering up for players the whole fucking season, I would not mind this at all. But you picked and choose all year who you wanted to fucking execute in a firing squad right in front of that meeting. This is fucked up. I fucking feel so bad for these kids. I feel so fucking bad. Listen, Sydney Curry came into that studio and I was just like, hey, man, you caught a bad situation. This is not how it is at Louisville. You just fucking keep your hand in it. You keep firing away. You're in a fucked up situation. And you can fucking ask him. I told him exactly that. You are in a fucked up situation. And he's fucking with you. I didn't say it like that, but more or less. Ask Steve about something.
Something that I just hold doing things the right way in a high regard, and I didn't feel like that was the case the other day, and so I just elected to not allow Malik to come on this trip. It's on senior night on Saturday. I fully expect him to be out there. I intend on starting. As it stands right now, all of the seniors and giving them an opportunity to start the game, and we'll see how it goes from there. But, without me elaborating on it any more than that, it was just the coach's decision. Just felt like it was best for the team for us to move on this game without Malik.
Brett, do you have any others or anybody else? Drop a note in the chat.
Yep, Mike, quickly, do you know any update on Jalen? All we got was kind of like lower leg.
From what I understand, he strained his MCL, or maybe not even his MCL, strained his knee. I won't go so far as to say MCL. He hyperextended his knee or strained his knee, and I guess he tried to go, run around.
Even something that simple. It's a lower leg injury, competitive advantage. We're not sure. We're not sure. Shut up about his injury. Every coach in America. Yeah, I'll have to talk to him later on. We're going to have to talk to the medical examiners. We're going to take a look at it tomorrow, see how it responds. But as far as that, yeah, it's lower leg injury. I mean, don't give me that fucking coach and shit. Everybody, you sat in the front seat of a fucking car. You should know a little bit how to drive. Jesus. You sat in the front seat watching Coach Mack drive the car. You should fucking know. Right now, all I know is a lower leg injury. I'll get more information on it later on tonight or tomorrow. I mean, didn't y'all watch y'all parents, dad, mom, brother, uncle? Didn't y'all used to peek over there and watch them drive and just see how they working the pedals and kind of see, the popping the clutch and see, like, did y'all watch? Like, don't you learn from watching? This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. More turnovers than baskets. Yeah, keep in mind the NCAA took away our 7'1" dominant center 3 games into the season. Muhammad was a beast. And they giving up dunks. But that's when you don't have a system either. That pick and roll. Listen, Sidney Curry is our offensive threat. Stop exposing him to running out to fucking half court and running all the way back under the basket to recover and then think we're going to go down on the other end and give him the ball. If that's the case, put a fucking tall lineup out there. Put Rose. JJ can D up. JJ Trainer can play defense. Put your tall lineup out there. A shot goes up. We had one person at most. What the fuck? Y'all tired of something? But no, you want to play 5 guys for fucking 7-8 minutes at a time. The shot goes up. Everybody's fucking trotting back. What the fuck kind of basketball are you teaching over there? Every shot goes up. Not one person going for an offensive or we would have one, Sidney. Then on the defensive end, they stuck Sidney in a pick and roll all fucking night. Chasing silly shit all night. Give the ball to Sidney. Double team. I mean, just fucking ineptitude at its core. It looked idiotic. The product looked idiotic on national TV. We were on ESPN2. Every fucking former basketball player of the University of Louisville, every longtime fan was more embarrassed tonight than they've ever fucking been in Louisville basketball. Judging by my phone, my text messages, and the product I saw, this was the most embarrassing night of Louisville basketball in fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm to the point where I don't know. Listen, yes, at this point, I'm taking Curry and Rose, and everybody else can get the fuck off the team. JJ. Matt Cross can play. I think they fucked Matt Cross up. Get a t-shirt, who's going to make a jersey for a team that doesn't have. Jesus Christ. I'm sick to my fucking stomach. Can't guard a fucking fence. We can. That's Steve's saying. I mean, they were celebrating from the fucking tip. They were celebrating from the tip. The game just started. They're L's downing like insane fucking people. They knew we were getting ready to fuck this Louisville team up. They knew it from the jump. They watched the layup line and said, these fucking punk, we're going to fuck this team up. And they knew it. And Wake Forest knew it. You get that from the coach looking at the coach, the opponents are looking. You can tell that these teams are so prepared and so confident because the coaches are looking at the execution. Hey, y'all, these guys don't fucking know how to box out. They don't know how to run a pick and roll. They don't know how to battle for position. You go bully their fucking asses right off the court. I'm telling you, even if they hit a couple shots or they make a run, they don't know anything about playing basketball. I don't know. Listen, they're over there with zero. They're doing the same thing we're doing. We're watching the film. I watched Sidney Curry set a pick, open up. I mean, he had the entire paint to himself. The rim's there. The ball's where it's supposed to be. Sidney could have held his guy and held up his arm, and he had 10 fucking feet of passing space. And we didn't fucking pass that ball there. That's fucked up coaching. That's just fucked up coaching. No post feed. Listen, West can't score. You have to make Jared West a full. Like, what have y'all been doing all year? Are you telling me that all y'all forgot how to dribble around somebody? Because if you go look at Florida video, they get around people and get clean shots. I can't even fucking play the sound. Listen, you just gonna have to. You just got to settle for this.
Kenny Payne won those games.
I can't do a Cards chant right now. No, Rose. I mean, God, Rose should have been in there instantly. Rose Withers. Fucking game. That's how you get the team engaged. You fucking play them. That's how you get them engaged. Hey, you get beat on, you get beat, you lose your assignment. Good job. Come on out. Get back in. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, guys. Hustle. Damn, good shot. Whatever. You know, they sitting on a fucking bench and they just watch the same shit for 6 minutes. Matt Crawford, like I said, it's a shame. It's amazing. The way he's been fucking with people in substitution, it's fucking amazing. That somebody ain't, you know, it hasn't got more confrontational. I know, because they're not attacking the pick. If you've been coaching 10 fucking games, you can't see that your guards aren't using the pick. Your bigs aren't rolling hard. There is absolutely zero movement on the backside. This is fucked up, y'all. This is fucked up. And again, I believe in the sanctity of sports because if I didn't, I would say you're fucking trying to lose these games. The only thing that's stopping me from saying that out loud is I believe in the sanctity of sports. Katie, what do you say? Shit. You know what? Let's go back to it. Let's finish it up.
On the bike and you just didn't feel comfortable. So I was told at halftime that he wouldn't be able to go.
Rick?
Yeah, Mike, it's 2 games in a row you guys have gotten beaten decisively. Do you think your guys have quit?
I wouldn't say that they've quit. I will say that they're, clearly their spirit is broken And when you lose in the fashion that you do the last two games, it's hard to stay in the fight and compete every possession the way that you need to. I'm really disappointed though, because we're only down 12 at halftime, and I know we're treading water a little bit in the first half, but we literally put ourselves in a really bad spot by giving up 18 points, or giving them 18 points off of our turnovers. So a lot of what went wrong in the first half is self-inflicted and something that we can control. Offensively, we just are disconnected. I feel like I'm having to call a set play every time down just to get us organized. And when I don't call one, we aren't necessarily flowing.
I've been telling y'all, you don't have a fucking flex offense with regular rules. You don't have a grade school flex offense with regular rules. Your fucking flex offense is a pick and fucking roll. That's your set offense when you don't call a play is a pick and roll. Do y'all know the pick and roll is at the end of the shot clock if your flex don't work? Y'all are coming down the court. The pick and roll in college is a red play. What is red play? Red means 35 seconds. You run your flex a couple times. If you don't get anything, shot clock gets under 10, you go red. Now we run a fucking pick and roll. But we run it. We run to the spots. We run. We fucking go off the pick and rolls at Louisville, at any good college. Red. Come with the pick and roll. Boom, boom, boom. We make people react. You move on the backside. You get open. This is fucking pathetic, elementary, rudimentary, whatever you want to call it. Simpleton fucking basketball. I got all these coaches. I got all these coaches that I've been watching at Louisville pedigree. Oh, everybody a fucking apology. Because I thought so much of this shit was just common knowledge. And I can't believe there's a fucking human out there that has a job at a Division I school coaching basketball, never mind the fact that it's the University of Louisville, that I got a fucking coach that can't watch a video and see, we don't have a fucking down screen, pop out, pass, screen away offense where you try to get a layup off. We don't have a fucking motion that gets a layup. That's how you blow out inferior opponents at the beginning of the season. And you playing Malik Williams 30 fucking 8 minutes against Furman, and we're running set plays to get a bucket. You should never have to call set plays against those fucking teams. You should be executing your fundamentals. Fucking Davenport, Crum, Coach Jones, like fucking Rick, fucking Keats, all y'all who sat on this fucking sideline. Little Rick, we owe everybody, fucking David Patrick, we owe everybody apologies. Because we took so much simple shit for granted. Not the least fundamentally sound team. Not even the least. What the fuck? Listen, when y'all wonder about the kids quitting, imagine listening to this shit. Imagine listening to this shit.
To stay in the fight and compete every possession the way that you need to.
Imagine listening to him make excuses like he did for Malik. And that's the same guy that's benching Sam for 2 or 3 games. And benching Matt Cross for 2 or 3 games. Just, coach decision, fuck him. Yeah, Sam Williamson, he's a McDonald's all-marker. Yeah, fuck him. JJ Traynor, he's one of the only guys. Yeah, fuck him too. What about Malik? Oh, well, Malik's he's a special human being. He has some tough circumstances. Hey, coach, Noah Locke is getting fucking Noah Locke is getting demolished out there. He's getting demolished on offense and defense. Mason Faulkner is running a pick and roll with no roller. Mason Faulkner is still getting away with trying to throw off the dribble one-handed passes. And here's the problem. I used to yell at Mason Faulkner when he did that because I'm like, I know you know better. But after a while, you're like, if nobody's correcting that shit, of course everybody's doing that shit. If nobody's correcting the simple shit, if you're not pulling Mason Faulkner, if he doesn't jump on the screen like with high intensity, and then now we're behind the pass when the ball's swinging around. If somebody don't correct him, they're failing him. Sidney Curry, if somebody's not correcting Sidney Curry on the pick and reverse pivot and box out, why do y'all think every time those long rebounds come, why do y'all think that y'all think we're just unlucky with long rebounds? Do y'all think we're just the unluckiest defensive rebounding team in America? Do you think we're just unlucky in shooting threes? No. All our offense is designed to be one-on-one dominant players. And this is not college basketball. It's not that way. College basketball is designed for the team to work together to get the easiest look possible. We run play like this the fucking league. None of y'all played in the league. This shit is incredible.
I'm really disappointed though, because we're only down 12 at halftime, and I know we're treading water a little bit in the first half, but we literally put ourselves in a really bad spot by giving up 18 points, or giving them 18 points off of our turnovers. So a lot of what went wrong in the first half is self-inflicted and something that we can control. Offensively, we just are disconnected. I feel like I'm having to call a set play every time down just to get us organized. And when I don't call one, we aren't necessarily flowing the way that we need to flow. And it's creating, some incongruence amongst the group. Our guys are a little disconnected, and I'm sure that led to some of those turnovers. But at the end of the day, we have to be stronger with the ball. We certainly guarded Virginia Tech pretty well in the first half at times. And when we took away their primary action, they were able to go to the next action. And get something,
right.
And we weren't able to do that. But to answer your question again, I do not think guys have quit. I just think that they're broken right now. And they're.
Lauren, did you fall asleep? I know I started about 12 minutes late. Everybody say hi to Lauren, who just woke up.
Confidence is low, and we have to find a way as a staff and as a team to bring them back up, to get off the mat and find a way to compete every possession the right way against UVA.
Go to Brett and then Michael.
Yeah, Mike, Sidney obviously had another big scoring game. He put the ball on the floor once. He made a couple of nice passes. Are you, even in the wake of not seeing a lot of positives, are you seeing some growth from him offensively beyond just scoring around the rim?
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job the last two games of carrying us, and he's the guy that we really want to get the ball in the hands of on offense. The problem is against Wake Forest, we struggle with the trap that we didn't expect.
I want to read this really quick. So he gets kicked off the team, comes back, plays poor, can't travel with the team, and then gets to start the game after. That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Everybody fucking knows. Again, I don't break the news, but here's the thing. He fucking was being a fucking asshole in practice. That's why he didn't get to travel with the team. Why was he being a fucking asshole? Because he got away with being a fucking asshole. That's what happens when you have Very fucking poor leadership that doesn't have any fucking clue what they're doing. Again, y'all, when I was talking about people using the backboard, little silly shit. Hey, listen, it's all good. I understand why y'all made fun of me. Simple shit like nobody on this team has used the glass on a shot. And I say, okay, like JJ's gathering himself. He's not pump faking with conviction. Then he tries to like put the ball in the basket. Fucking week 1, I'm like, yo, you have to use the fucking glass. It's not gonna work against conference. It's not gonna work. I can't even fucking blame JJ for getting his shit thrown. I can't blame these guys for getting their shit. They have not been taught the simplest shit. And listen, if Coach Pegues is watching this right now, he knows I'm telling the fucking truth. Anybody at that school, anybody who's fucking watching basketball knows I'm telling the honest to God truth right now. The fucking fundamentals are pathetic on this team. And there is nobody to blame except coaches for their lack of fundamentals. I don't give a fuck. It's that, listen, that shit has nothing to do with talent. That shit, defensive fundamental. Since when did we start running by three-point shooters and just putting our hand up and clapping and running by? That's fucking fundamentals. Since when did they teach you not to make contact, reverse pivot, and drive your man out the paint? That's fucking fundamental. Fuck anybody who's telling me I'm lying, who thinks I'm going hard on the coaches or you don't know anything. If you don't think that's a failure in coaching, what you saw today, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. Yes, you're the one demoralizing them. It's not the opponents that are demoralizing this team. It's the coaching and the substitutions that are because all these other teams have fundamental habits and they're looking at Louisville like, what are you doing? You can't do that. When they're dunking the ball, the other teams are fucking surprised how open they are. But then they're not surprised because coach told us we'll be wide open. Did y'all see us go to that 1-3-1 and they threw that ball and they have fucking 3 people open? That guy could have chose who he wanted. Do I want to dunk? Do I want a wide open 3-pointer? Or do I want to go around? Man, it looked fucking, and I'm trying not to use politically incorrect language. So please don't cancel me.
And we did anticipate Virginia Tech trapping us on a quick turnaround. We tried to give Sid some answers, and on a couple of plays, he made some good passes. On a couple other plays, he turned the ball over. But, it's going to happen, especially when he's, when he has the ball in his hands so much, he's not going to make the right play every single time. But I thought he did a really good job of handling himself, and we try to move him around a little bit, get him the ball at the top of the key, give him the ball at the elbow, give him the ball on the block. At the same time, I want to get other guys involved in the game so Sid doesn't have to do everything. And, there's a balance there that we need to find. But, we want to play through Sid, absolutely, because he's shown that he can carry us on the offensive end.
Michael?
Hey, Mike, obviously a very difficult time for the team. You mean struggling to find wins. They don't know what the future is going to hold. Behind the scenes, when you're with them in practice, what's their demeanor?
I did.
Positive to you, or do they seem like they're kind of excited?
I did. Hey, Ronan, it's my fucking favorite movie. I saw your super chat or super sticker. I'm sorry, I did miss it. I thought I was gonna catch up, but Jesus, Lord, have mercy, forgive me, because this is fucked up, and I'm fucking sick to my fucking stomach, and I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, and I'm just gonna have a fucking. I might not go to work tomorrow, not because I don't want to hear about it from. And I'm fucking sick. I'm painfully sick to my stomach. Again, I can see how fucking I can see how real sickness, like virus sickness and fucking weak, what's the word? I can understand how your immune system can become weak when you are anxiety riddled. I can literally feel anxiety and disappointment and stress weakening my immune system. I can feel it. I can literally feel it. Kroger ain't had fucking organic limes in 2 weeks. So I'm not getting my limes in the morning. I'm not getting my pineapples because they keep getting pineapples that expire the next fucking day. I'm not getting my fruits and vegetables. I'm not doing them. I can fucking feel the anxiety fucking chipping away at my body. Jesus Christ. Tomorrow I'm going to do so much better. I am not going to let this shit kill me. This is fucking crazy.
For that next game at all? I mean, what's their personal makeup like behind the scenes?
Well, that's the interesting.
And I still didn't give it to you though. Thank y'all for fucking tolerating. That's a fact, Matt. That's a fact.
Interesting question because it's going to happen, and especially when he's, when he has the ball in his hand so much, he's not going to make the right play every single time. But I thought he did a really good job of handling himself, and we try to move him around a little bit, get him the ball at the top of the key, give him the ball at the elbow, give him the ball on the block. At the same time, I want to get other guys.
I'll do that now because I'm not dragging this shit on all night because they're gonna fucking hate me. If y'all let me keep on running my mouth, they're gonna fucking hate me. So I tell you what, do this shit right now. Do this right fucking now. Bang. Let me do this. Get it on out the way.
Involved in the game, so Sid doesn't have to do everything, and there's a balance there that we need to find. But we want to play through Sid absolutely because he's shown that he can carry us on the offensive end.
Michael?
Facts.
Hey, Mike, obviously a very difficult time for the team. I mean, struggling to find wins. They don't know what the future's going to hold.
That's the point, Kevin.
Behind the scenes, when you're with them in practice, what's their demeanor? Do they
funny.
seem positive to you, or do they seem like they're kind of excited for that next game at all? I mean, what's their personal makeup like behind the scenes?
Well, that's an interesting question because I would tell you that in practice and behind the scenes, the guys are, they're enthusiastic. They're not down, right? They get in practice and they compete and they get after each other, and sometimes they spats here and there in terms of guys going so at each other so much that it gets frustrating. It's never been physical, just so everybody understands that it's never been physical whatsoever. But guys get into it, which means to me that guys still care and guys are still competing. The problem I think that we have in these games are the teams that we're playing right now are really connected. They have a really good feel for what they're trying to do.
Yes.
They've been able to progress throughout the season under the same leadership, under the same continuity on both ends of the floor. They know what they want to do. They attack it. And at some point during the game,
kids have already got certain fundamentals.
We miss something and, leads build. And that's when guys start to, splinter a little bit and in terms of their spirit, the connectivity, every huddle that we had down the stretch, there was no infighting. Guys were willing to get in the game and play and try to finish the game the right way, even when they go up big. So there's none of that. But at the same time, early in the game, when we go down early and we have to find a way to start off better, really frustrated with that. The last 2 games, we don't get off to a great start, but there's just a stretch at some point in the game where they go on the run and we just can't recover.
Last 2 questions, Rick and then Brett.
Kenny Klein's the
Yeah,
best.
Mike, just to go back to Malik quickly, this is the 2nd time he's been suspended. What is your reasoning
pretty funny.
for letting him to come back and play again on Saturday?
Well, it's senior
I'll
night,
tell you the
and
roster.
I think even despite everything that has gone on this season, I think that Malik deserves the opportunity to walk out on the floor for senior night. It's unfortunate what's transpired this season,
Unfortunate.
but nonetheless, I just feel like that's the right thing to do. So that's what we're going to do.
Brett?
Mike, that was my question. So I'll just follow up to just clarify. You said it hasn't gotten physical. Do you mean you're talking about you haven't had physical
Right.
altercations between players and stuff? With
Never,
coaches, that kind of thing?
never, Brett, never. That is, I don't know where that junk comes from, but that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There hasn't been any of that.
You're absolutely
Sometimes
right,
as a
Murray.
coach, especially
Nobody
early
knows,
in the
not
year in the
just the
preseason,
guards.
you don't mind if something gets physical because you want to see guys competing. We compete in practice. We get after each other. We've tried to condense practice as the season has gone on to no more than about an hour and a half. But guys compete, but it's never become anything crazy where guys are, again, it gets physical.
You have 11 players, 12 players, and walk-ons that can all play Division I basketball, and you're just doing 90 minutes to get out of here. You deserve everything you get.
Physical. There's never been, we compete in practice. We get after each other. We've tried to condense practice as the season has gone on to no more than about an hour and a half. But guys compete, but it's never become anything crazy where guys are, again, it gets physical. There's never been any of that whatsoever in not one practice the entire season.
Great. Thank you, Coach. We'll be back with Sidney Curry shortly.
Okay, y'all, let me catch up. And then, hey, anybody wants to get up here, the link is pinned in the chat. If y'all want to jump in here with me, we can do it. Let me just clean up, get these in. The person said that we couldn't guard their play. Yes! You got Rose out there chasing. He's the only one doing anything on offense. You got players that can switch on screens where you don't have to fucking guard all their. Oh, you just fucking incompetent. Just incompetent. Just fucking incompetent.
Kenny Payne won those games.
Where is Lawrence at anyway? He didn't jump in a post game or anything. When you can't score on a team because they got everything you do figured out, well-coached teams make you look like you're quitting. Repeat, well-coached teams make you look like you're quitting. Weakest screens, weakest screen and rolls, weakest body posture, weakest one-handed passes. That's fucking coaching. Kids are just trying to figure out what the fuck to do. So these kids are playing against smart coaches. Ever at this level. D and Cars was good.
Just 1 minute, my friend,
Take your time.
so I can get some light.
D and Cars was good.
What's up?
Good.
1 minute, my friend. Take time, so I can get some light.
Man, I'm listening, man.
All right, we're all good. I mean, I could have went out there and lost the game by 32 points and had my team score 43, and I only made it through my sophomore year in high school.
But you know how to pick and roll. You know how to run a flex offense.
I mean, we ran motion when I was in 8th grade.
and everybody gets layups out of motion to this day. Coach K gets layups out of motion to this day.
It's ridiculous. Can you turn it
Furman.
down, dude? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, do I need to turn it down or you? Or that's on your end?
We're on a bit of delay here. All right. You got it? All right. Yeah, it's and I don't even know what to say, man. Fuck.
Get it out.
So what's the latest with I guess my questions were what's the latest with Kenny Payne? Obviously probably nothing since last night. But who do you see coming back besides probably Sidney Curry, L. Ellis, and Matt Cross? Who do you see coming back?
If okay.
Probably Sidney Curry.
If is this your last question? You got to turn that sound down in the back.
I know he's trying over there on his phone. What happened to the fucking remote? Fuck.
I'll say this.
Just turn the TV off.
Just mute yours real quick.
If you can.
Hold on. Okay. If Kenny Payne is the coach, in my opinion, if Kenny Payne comes in here, now I know Kenny Payne's a little more cutthroat because he knows what can get him, a championship. Like he knows. Some other coaches might say, "Oh, we'll give this guy a chance, and we'll give that guy a chance." Kenny Payne's going to be more cutthroat, with his. Okay, you can't do that. Hold on. Okay, you good now? Okay.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, Kenny Payne is instantly going to have 5 dudes, right? Most teams that can play, they play 8 dudes. You need 8 dudes, and you need 1 project, or I say project, 9. Then those other 3 are kind of like good practice players, good scout team guys, right? That's a full roster. Kenny Payne's gonna have 5 fucking animals.
Studs.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell Todd. I was like, dude, who the fuck do you think got all them dudes for you? Who got the Anthony Davises?
And listen, and I know that personally.
And you talk about it all the time, and I'm trying to tell him he's the first time he's watched you tonight, and I'm trying to tell him like Kenny Payne, there's not a coach out there we can get with the upside of Kenny Payne. And like you said the other night, why not give him 3 years, see what he can do? And if it don't work out, it don't work out.
Listen,
but I think it's going to work out in a major way myself.
I promise after the second year, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter your tournament record because you're going to be like, holy shit.
Right.
This shit is awesome. Listen, if
I told you next year we could be a top 10 team again.
Listen, if we're top 10 the whole year, dunking on motherfuckers and live press, all this shit, I'm telling y'all, a second round loss don't feel the same because you're going to be like, fuck, we ran into Michigan State. They got us, in 2 years.
Right.
Again, Scott Drew is a good coach. But again,
exactly.
He's not an animal.
No.
Anybody who takes 15 years to build a program to like no other coaches get.
And if it
15
never
years.
synced as much as this syncs up, like KP to U of L, I mean, what are we even doing?
I mean,
are we trying to lose forever? I mean,
again, but that's the point. The point is, if our universe, listen, when our boosters, our biggest and baddest boosters, when they come in and say, we support Kenny Payne, we are basically our biggest and best are the representation of the University of Louisville. Outside businessmen, outside conglomerates, when they think of Louisville, they think Junior Bridgman, whoever, Jonathan Blue, Dr. Lynn, all these people, right? This is the national money crowd, right?
And Bridgman is backing KP, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when they say that, and if Louisville says, no, we're going to get, like I said, Scott Drew, he went on that 3-year run. It's gonna look like okay, but Junior Bridgman, Lynn, all these guys, they didn't bring him in here. So who made that decision?
But Kenny Payne went on that 10-year run because Kenny Payne won those games.
A 10-year,
right?
Hey, listen, a 10-year run where we had a front row seat of every recruiting class that Kenny Payne brought in and saw them dunking the shit out of that basketball. We saw.
I mean, luckily we had Ricky P for a little bit of that, so it offset it, but
a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but again, we had a front row seat and we saw when Cal. Why do you think Cal was so comfortable getting kicked out of games?
Yeah, because he knew who he had.
We straight.
And if people want to talk about Orlando and all the other dudes, whatever. It wasn't Kenny Payne. Them are different guys. You know what I mean? Give Kenny Payne a fucking shot. And if it ain't going to be with U of L at this time at his alma mater, where he won a national championship as a freshman, what the fuck are we even doing?
Okay, imagine this. There is no connection to Scott Drew, but he's a good coach, right?
No, he's a decent coach, but I don't want him.
Okay, let's just say this. Let's just say he's a great coach, right? But let's just say, like, let's go into the future, 5 years into the future. What if I told you Scott Drew would have us in the Elite Eight in 4 years?
I would say shoot the moon with Kenny Payne still.
Right. You know why you would say that? Because you know as well as I do, he wouldn't get past year 3 before we said, this motherfucker
You're 100%
sucks.
correct. I was telling Todd that, like, 2-3 years, I mean, Kenny Payne is going to have a squad in year 1.
Baylor,
who else is going to do that?
It took him 10 years, and in his 10th year, he won the NIT tournament. He wouldn't last.
Yeah, you were throwing out the stats that Rummage brought up, and it.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought he was a good coach, but then it just kind of soured me on him a little bit more. And
but that's my point. Listen, it's in 2022. You don't get 13 years to win the championship.
Right. And obviously, I wanted KP the whole time, but then but I always thought, yeah, Drew'd be all right. He's all right, coach, but
he's a good coach.
I want the upside of KP.
That's why you keep JJ training. You know, like the upside of these dudes are
right. JJ
they're so much better. What if this guy needs 7 years to build a program? Okay, a bunch of people who fucking laugh in media, who laugh at can't stop fucking clowning U of L. Lamar Jackson can't stop fucking with Lamar Jackson. Can't stop fucking with Ricky P. Can't stop fucking with Tom Dirch. Can't stop fucking with all these great athletes we've seen come through. All of a sudden, they got your best interest by saying, oh, Musselman and Scott Drew need to be the candidates.
Fuck no, dude. KP or bust. I mean, I'm going to support no matter what.
Okay, the point is KP or I'm not saying they can't hire a good coach. What I'm saying is if they don't hire KP, this is not the University of Louisville people making a decision. Because could you imagine? 100%. Could you imagine telling a billionaire, former basketball player,
you say big facts all the time? Facts.
The most successful booster from the basketball program, and you're gonna say you're not even gonna give Kenny Payne an opportunity, and you're just gonna go to some out. That means your 20-year dean of University of Kentucky, your whoever else has been running the show behind the scenes, means they're in control of your program.
Dude, Kenny Payne's senior year, I was a ball boy, so I guess that's good mojo that he's going to be our next head coach, right?
That's what I'm hoping. All right, you want to give a shout out?
Yeah, my boy Todd over here.
What up, Todd?
Volume so you can hear me. And you
Todd,
every night, man. I've been watching it every night.
They were
since a couple weeks ago. I was on here. That's awesome. Love being on.
Appreciate you, man. Like I said, let me jump along. Get on out here and enjoy it.
All right, later.
What's good, Bickett?
What's up, Maven?
You tell me.
I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed as tonight.
Fucking silly embarrassed.
Watching that basketball
What was the worst part?
I think he's watching that offense. I mean,
Not helping them get anything.
it's not that they don't get anything. They don't even move. They do nothing. It is just dismal. And we had our offensive coordinator, right? How bad were we when we missed on that one?
Listen, really bad. Really bad. But I'll say this. I missed on the lack of fundamentals. And here's the problem, too. DeAndre Davis came in here with fundamentals, right?
Yep.
Stephen Enoch came in here with fundamentals. David Johnson. He came in here knowing how to pass. He came in here as a great passer. He never grew. Dwayne Sutton. He played at UNC Asheville. Came in here. All these guys who have been successful, they came in here with fundamentals from other coaches. Like, think about this. Jordan Warren's dad is a Nigerian national team coach. The only people, listen, how the fuck was I supposed to not, like, there's no way I could have realized that all the players that were any good were getting coaching from somewhere else.
Who realized that shooters would come in and go down to 25% from 40?
Yeah, look, Ryan McMahon played under Coach Pitino, so he had fundamentals built in. Stephen Enoch played up in Connecticut, so he had fundamentals built in. So we had a bunch of people who already had a bunch of fundamentals, and we didn't even realize. We thought it was Coach Mack who was making sure they had fundamentals. We thought it was Coach Pegues that was working with Stephen Enoch and getting them right. So when Ross McMahon comes in here, he's used to dealing with people who already have the fundamentals. So it probably took Ross half a year to say, y'all can't do the simple shit. So he probably came in here expecting dudes that already knew how to, jab step and 3-point stand, all this good shit,
Yep.
So he was probably like, I can't believe y'all know any of this shit.
Make sure you hit the button machine too.
I know.
It's just so frustrating. I don't need to be on here long, but I just need to tell you, I've never been so embarrassed.
It was bad.
It's crushed me, man.
It was bad. I'm trying my best not to go over the limit, but I probably will.
Go over the limit.
Yeah,
take it to the max, man. That's what we need.
All right, you want to give a shout out?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, Eric. Later. Robbie, fire away, man. Robbie, you there? No, we got a little delay. Robbie. Robbie, I ain't lose you, did I? Shit, he might hear me in a second. So, yeah, I mean, don't get me started with that shit. The people that can recognize players instantly. There you are. Rob, okay, I lost you. What's good?
There you are. Let's see about 5,
right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's going on?
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, are we live? Can you see me? Do you see the words coming out of my mouth?
I see you, and everybody in here sees you.
Well, wow.
We listening.
Well, no, I'm serious. Like, I mean, hey, what about that walk-off from Louisville playing baseball? Murray, yeah, let me tell you something. Hey, y'all want to play games? We can play games all day. This is not checkers. We play chess.
So what do you think gonna happen now?
I don't know what to think. I just know we got Bridgman, Eves, and Beard on board. And Mr. Griffin. Thank you, sir, for being a part of this.
Listen, Griffin Bridgman, I know are on board.
You know what this costs?
I'm listening.
Oh, hey, look, if they're gonna try to hit you with some violations because of what I'm playing in my background, my name is
Oh,
Robbie Dog.
I didn't even think about that.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can all see you. So what's your drink of choice tonight?
Man, I'm just drinking some beer, man. I can get my teeth clean.
Fair enough. All right. You want to give a shout out before you get out of here?
Well, thank you, sir. I didn't even know you were on there. I don't even know how long you've been listening to me. This is what I do.
Just
I
20,
mean,
20
Louisville
30 seconds.
baseball walked that shit off. Gave two fucks what you think about us. Basketball team. Malik didn't come to the, hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah. We're good.
I mean, see all these violations going on around you.
No, yeah, that's just copyrights. All right,
But I like those headphones, though.
appreciate it. Give a shout out before I get you out of here, man.
Well, thank you. I shout out 93.9, 102.7 the game, 680 ESPN, ESPN, Direct TV, AT&T. Hey, man, in the end, you're going to have to answer to that dude.
Listen, that's a fact. All right, jump out of here, man. Enjoy yourself. Y'all see what y'all doing to us? Coach, y'all see what y'all doing to us? Jesus Christ. Okay, what do y'all want to know? What do y'all want to know? What do y'all want to know? Ask me anything. Okay. You know what? Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Listen, give me like 20 seconds. Ask me anything. I'm going to fire away. Listen, ask. Don't ask things you know I can't tell, but ask. Give me like 20 seconds. I'm going to go to the kitchen. Look, for y'all who are still hanging out, I'll try to make it worth your while. So let me be quick. Let me run to the kitchen. I think my phone should be pretty charged up. Give me a couple seconds. So let me go get some ice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, couple of seconds, y'all. Here I go. My man Robbie says, shout out to the game. Shout out to 680. Shout out to everybody. Oh, God. Am I going to work tomorrow? That's the question. Because I'm physically ill. And Lauren, I did go get my surge protector, by the way. Jesus, Lord. I did go get my surge protector. Oh, man. Sick feeling. Okay. We won't have a shitty coach. I know that. That was fucked up, Couch. That was fucked up. You don't leave Louisville for Carolina as spring practice is starting. That's fucked up. It's really fucked up. I'm starting to think no. I am starting to think no. Yeah. It's not gonna be. I don't think it's starting to think it won't be Drew or starting to think it won't be Drew or Payne, to be honest. Good assistants get plucked though. Vicky did awesome. Fucking awesome. And I think about y'all every time I turn that shit on. Kenny Payne can have who he wants. As a player, how would you respond to the coaches wasting your talent like these coaches are wasting? Listen, this year's team, they're never going to forgive Coach Mack and Mike Pegues. This crew of players, even if some of them go on to be pros, even if they go on, the parents and these kids are never going to forgive Mike Pegues for the embarrassment they caused. And these kids are smart enough to know that they weren't being taught fundamentals. The parents of these kids and these kids are never going to forgive these coaches. The good thing is they're not going to blame Louisville because they've seen Louisville support kick in. They are never going to forgive these coaches for the year they just experienced. Never. It's going to fuck with them forever. I can guarantee you that. It's going to fuck. Listen, Steve made a joke today when Big Nell. Now, I've told this story before, and it's the truth. Coach Jerry Eves convinced me not to test the draft. And you were allowed to test the draft and come back. You were allowed to test and come back. Coach Eves convinced me not to test the draft when I was considered one of the top, 2 guards in the country. I came back, and before the season started, he quit and went to take a job, an assistant coaching job with like the Charlotte Hornets. After he talked me into coming back to Louisville. He's the one who talked me into transfer. Listen, when we got that tournament bet, you got to think, back when I was playing, you needed the tournament, or you thought you needed the tournament. That was like the thing. If you have a good tournament, you can get to the league. So when we got the tournament ban, my dad called some other schools. And like, would y'all be interested in a starting 2 guard from the University of Louisville? Everybody responded with a resounding yes. Somebody from a school called Jerry Eves and was like, are you getting ready to lose Marcus Maven? Jerry Eves came to me because I pretty much like, I gotta go. He came to me saying, oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing. You'll be fine. I'm gonna help you do this. I'm gonna help you do that. All that good shit. That motherfucker left. He left Louisville. And then when Crum got fired and Rick Pitino got the job, he was pissed. And me watching it, I'm like, don't you do that. Don't you dare do that. Because you left us for that assistant job with the Hornets. You did that. So y'all got to think, this shit y'all seeing is new. I have a judgmental perspective on, hey, every time he talks about the kids and every time he talks, no, you fucking told me personally, it was your mission to get me to the league. You fucking left right after that. So yeah, listen, I love Coach Jerry Eves. I love him. But your judgmental part about how other coaches are coaching and the decisions other coaches are making, I know you. So that's why I don't argue about what Jerry Eves said. I don't argue. Like, who can I argue with? They don't know him. I know him. Like, could you imagine somebody starting some shit between me and Jerry Eves? And it's like, I know him. Like, I know him. I know his history. I know him. We were in a locker room together. I know everything about him. He knows everything about me. So when he says something slick about me or something, that's just, man, that ain't nothing but, that's a, what do you call it? That's a fucking pillow fight. He don't mean that slick. Anything slick he say that's coming my way, he don't mean that shit. He just doing his thing. Because he knows, I know, and everybody knows the situation when he left, and everybody knows how pissy he was when he didn't get this opportunity. These are facts, y'all. Caleb's good. Facts. Do I still have an interior designer? You have to rephrase the question. You have to rephrase that question. Why would Louisville want a coach from a scandal-ridden program? Are folks not tired of stuff? Who's the scandal-ridden program? Like, are you talking about Bruce Pearl? Are you talking about Baylor's scandal-ridden program? Because keep in mind, they were talking about basketball players too that were involved in rape cases, or I'm sorry, in R-word cases at Baylor. Basketball players were involved too. Basketball players, this is a Nike school. Baylor basketball players were involved in the FBI. There were Baylor basketball players mentioned in the FBI thing. So are you talking about Musselman in Arkansas all of a sudden having top 5 class, or Baylor all of a sudden Nike schools having the top class, going from Adidas to Nike, and all of a sudden they got it rolling? Is that the scandal-ridden stuff we're talking about? Like, what are you saying? Talking about Bruce Pearl? You talking about Nate Oates? I mean, what are we saying? What scandal-ridden program are we talking about? Won championships. Look, Kentucky had the most stocked cupboard. Once we get the coach, I think we'll know 4 guys. I think by the time the season starts, there's 4 guys from this roster that are still on his team. Yeah, he deserved a better send-off. That's a fact. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Listen, I understand completely. That's possible. I mean, they're, like you said, they're doing a terrible job with it. Coaches are doing a terrible job fucking with these kids. Nah, he's fine. I mean, his knee's fucked up, but he's fine. Kenny can get whoever he wants. That's the thing. Kenny is selling a different thing Drew and Musselman. No. She is not. No, the interior decorator is not here. No, it'll be the opposite. Nike's wanted us from the beginning. Yeah, that was before the coach. But even when the coach got there, they still had things. That's a fact, Red State. Listen, that's a fact. Go back and look at Louisville versus Memphis, Coach Crum senior night. It's a fact. And we made sure we beat that Kentucky team that won the national championship. So we could keep bragging rights. I will see y'all in the morning. If I do a show, maybe I'll just call in sick. Oh, because it's pathetic. But I'm gonna rewatch the game, and I'll be insane, man. So if I rewatch the game, I won't monetize the videos, but I'll post them on my YouTube. So if y'all see the game highlights or you see some review, just watch them. Enjoy yourself. Don't worry about it being a monetization thing or anything like that. All right, y'all, enjoy yourselves. Is that how you ended the show? I heard his speech wasn't inspiring.